love my family so much. You're open. Ah!
Like Jada Pinkett.
Previously on Babs Bear Talk, Joe gets tested for hearing aids. Oh my goodness. Sitting here at 6 o'clock in the morning, watching the cops do a stop. While Joe goes and pays for the gas. So we're heading down to the YouTube space. And according to the phone's navigation, it says it'll take 2 hours to get there. I guess they're factoring traffic, but I think it'll take more. We have to be there precisely for 9 because, like I said, if you get there after 9, they won't let you in. And I have no issues with that. I really don't. Even if I get there late and they don't let me in, I have no issues with that because I can't stand people who walk in late to stuff. Joe and I have the same personality where we're always an hour ahead of time for stuff. If you invite us to a party, we're that people that will show up when the party starts. If the party's starting at 2, we're there at 2:30. Unless you say, well, it starts precise at 2. We always give you a half hour to get dressed. And we stay 3 hours at a party maximum and then we leave. So if the party starts at 2 and most of the people get there at 5, we're leaving when most of the people get there. Guys, we've been on the freeway a good 45 minutes already, and we're still like 51 minutes away from the halfway mark. You guys saw I left early, right? I left at 6 o'clock. We not playing.
You like your house over there?
I don't like no house on a hill. When it starts raining, it slides down the hill.
I'm out of here.
See what Joe is showing us? Those homes on the hill. So this is how thick the traffic is. So what all freeway did we do already, Joe?
10,
the 10,
60,
60,
6, we're down to 605.
605, then we're heading to the 105?
105.
And then the 405? Jesus. The sign just now said it was 20 minutes before the 405. I don't think we go very long on that one though, but that's the one that's always log jammed. And it's almost 8 o'clock, guys.
We make it.
I'm not worried about getting late. I know we're gonna get there on time, but it's like I need to use the bathroom.
Go in the back.
Joe always has a milk pan.
Go in the back, we're in the mobile home.
Joe always has a milk pan back there to pee in. One of those evaporated milk pans, huh? Joe said go in the back of the bathroom. Joe's such an idiot.
Do what your sister do.
How would I have been able to do this last week, guys? How would I have been able to do this? Every day of the week to drive down to this space? If I won YouTube Next Up, sometimes we ask for a little bit too much than we can bear. I'm so glad that God just saw it fit to not let me win that thing. It was like, nah, I'm gonna do one better for you. You're gonna take this one class and you're gonna be aight. So no, the class was supposed to go from 9 to 2. I got an email last night saying that it's gonna go till 5:30. Pray for us. I better get something out of this, I'm telling you. See, this is the famous 405 freeway, guys, and we have 2 more miles before we exit, and it's what time is it now? Trace, what time is it now? 25 after 8. So we're pretty close. We just exited. It's 8:45.
3 hours.
You know what would have happened if we left 7 like you wanted to leave, Joe? 6 o'clock in the morning we left. So let me pay attention to tell Joe what streets to turn on. It says Aloe. It sounds like it says Aloe. The parking's the back over there. Wait till I turn left then. The GPS keeps going crazy on us because there are a lot of road closures. So that's the YouTube space, guys. But it's been a nightmare.
Make a U-turn at Westlawn Avenue.
Because they have dead ends.
City closes.
Yeah, that's the dead end. See that big old crane over there?
Is this the place?
I don't know.
Visitors.
So let's see. We're gonna try to go in, but it's been a nightmare getting here.
100 feet. The destination is on your right.
Okay, shut up.
12422 Bluff Creek Drive.
Yeah, it's a bit.
Proceed to the route.
Oh, shut up. All right, so I think we're here in the YouTube parking lot. It's been a nightmare because of road closures. The GPS kept sending us off cliffs and stuff. And so that's what the pastor wife says. Don't worry with these GPS. They'll send you off a cliff. So we've arrived. I don't know if I'll be able to record when I'm in there, but if I can, you guys will be on this ride with me, okay? So what we're doing is drawing
Very nice.
the ideal viewer for a channel that we're doing a project on.
Yeah? Can I call you the Underwear Channel? He's very focused.
Oh, are you talking about?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can I snap you call you Underwear Channel? This is our artiste, and this is Heather. She represents a channel we are evaluating viewer. And this is the Underwear
Are you gonna put an eye on a nose or something like that?
What's that?
You put an eye, a nose, and a mouth, something like that? You put a mouth or nose?
Well, here's what I was thinking. I don't know that she focuses on her beauty, our girl.
I wanted to show you inside the bathroom at the YouTube space. Take a look. The door is so secure. There are no cracks on the sides, on the top, on the bottom. And the walls go all the way up to the ceiling. The lock's like a deadbolt and everything. When you're inside, you feel so safe and secure. That is until you step outside the door and then you find out that you're face to face with a dude. That's a dude over there, guys. See me in the mirror? And he walks over to me and he's like, do you feel safe with me in here? And I'm like, I'm going to shank you. And so he backed up. For us, though? You're going to be nosy? You're going to be nosy? So this is the YouTube space, guys. I was able to videotape a little bit inside. And Joe's going to be nosing out to see if they have food. Because they said they had lunch. Let's go see the food. Oh my goodness.
You know, just kind of got through. I got there. It's like,
We're on our way home, and the traffic's not bad. It's really and truly not bad. It's slow sometimes, but then it picks up speed. And so I think we'll get home, what, before 5? What time did we leave there? It's 3:05 now.
About 4 is supposed to get home.
Oh, Joe thinks by 4. We left there like after 2, right? It was an awesome experience. It really and truly was. I thought I shut her off. I don't know how to shut that thing down. I gotta go figure out how to shut down that navigation.
I have to teach me, I think.
Yeah, Joel has an iPhone and I have an Android. And my brain can't think iPhone. I just can't. When I'm gonna start knowing how to use an iPhone is when I have an iPhone. I'm not gonna learn anything new right now until I need to. It's kind of like driving a standard and driving an automatic. You know, it's like, to me the iPhone's like a standard, and the other one's like an automatic because I know the other one better. I have a lot of things that I can implement at my cooking channel, and yeah, my brain feel like is bursting right now with information and with plans and things that I have to do, but I'm gonna have to go write down everything on a paper and see what I have to implement, you know, next, and what I can do, because I need for my YouTube to grow. I met a girl out there and she's got 114,000 people at her vlog, and on a good day, on a good month, she makes the kind of money I want to make at my stuff. But she's struggling too. She's got her, because she's trying to just live off of YouTube alone, you know. But I met some really good people over there. The class was very interactive, and yeah, I guess when I get home I'll tell you guys more, so you don't have to listen to this freeway noise the whole way home, okay? I'm up early again today. It is Tuesday, April the 26th, and I'm heading over to the hospital to take an ultrasound. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. The appointment is for 7:10, and you have to get there like a half hour early. So we have to leave right now. The ultrasound is just to rule out any kind of gallbladder issues, which I don't think I have. I feel a lot better already with my stomach. What I did was I started taking half of a lemon in a glass of water every morning the minute I wake up. And then the rest of the day, my digestion is just peachy. So I've been doing pretty good. But they had all these tests lined up already. So I'm going to follow through with them because I'd rather catch something early than to catch something late. So it's too early. Yesterday I left my house at 6. Today I'm leaving my house at 6 again. When we come in, we're going to do breakfast, pack our lunch, and go to work because we actually have work. So Joe's getting ready. Say just no, babe?
Because it's not today we gotta go because the freeway gonna be worse now.
Oh, yeah.
Like it's raining.
Yeah. That was sick that it took 3 hours to get from here to Culver City.
Uh,
Normally it's an hour, 30 minutes, right?
We're looking at 60 miles.
Huh?
We're looking maybe at 60.
It was only 60 miles?
Roughly about 60.
Oh my goodness, we could have gone to Vegas.
That's why I was telling Jenna yesterday. I said we could have. I said by the time we take to go get down to 16 miles to LA, it's gonna take us the same amount of time to go to Vegas.
Well, it wasn't quite LA, it was a little bit past LA,
yeah,
right?
so, but it'll take us like 3.5 hours to get to Vegas.
No, it takes 3 hours from my door to Vegas's door.
Oh, okay.
I'm telling you. I timed it that one time. Well, let me find my shoes and let us go, baby.
Fire receiver and computer chip in the hearing aid will pick up the high frequencies, send that down the tube and into your ear. So you're going to use your natural hearing and Siemens high frequencies. Blue is the left ear, red is the right ear. Now I have these in a good brown color that will be more appropriate for your skin tone, but right now I want you to just listen to the sound. The color isn't important for today. Okay?
Okay.
So, now what you're listening to is a hearing aid that was designed by Siemens for you. And what I'm doing over here is I've done this for 40 years. So I talk too loud. So if I'm 2 feet from you across the table there, then it'll be too loud with the hearing aid. So if I come over here, I remember to bring my voice down to a normal tone of voice. Then you can evaluate it better. And you can understand that this is what it sounds like when you wear hearing aids. What it's going to do is pick up those high frequencies where your hearing drops out so much. And when we do that, because you haven't heard these sounds for a while, it sounds tinny and it sounds a little bit like talking into a microphone. Okay, that's normal.
Okay.
And that's what we want. We don't want it to sound normal or natural, because normal and natural to you is a hearing loss. Yeah, you can't really see these.
Turn, Joe. See, I'm taping it so you can see when you get home. All right.
Look at your ears.
When
Ready?
the doctor give me the one,
The loaner?
to test out, and he was talking to me. I mean, I was talking up a storm with the doctor, and by the time he take it away and he started talking to me, I said, huh?
What he was saying was that when he had the loaner, he could hear well. And after they took it out, couldn't hear bupkis. So at first, the technician, I don't know if he's a doctor, he said Mr., right? The technician was saying that the hearing aids would not come until a week and a half from today, which is Tuesday the 26th. The ladies in the front made an appointment for him to come pick up his hearing aids on Friday the 29th. This is so awesome because we go to the movie premiere on Saturday the 30th, and I want Joe to be able to hear the conversation and hear the movie. You know, all the time. Let me get my seatbelt, guys. Hold on.
How long are they good for?
3 years. But if you lose them or something goes wrong with them, you have to meet a deductible of $450 per aid. So you have to take care of them. And he gets free battery also, because sometimes when he had the hearing aids in the past, sometimes we couldn't even afford the battery. We used to have to get battery from Madeline that if he used to take care of.
They got a whole lot. They still got a whole lot.
Okay, so that was pretty awesome. They took hearing aids that they had there and they programmed them especially for Joe. And so Joe wore them for like the half hour that we were in the office just now, and he could hear that man just fine. He could hear me just fine. I could turn my back to him and he heard me. It was so awesome. So what were you asking now? They're gonna ramp up some stuff? Well, the guy was explaining to Joe that he wouldn't recommend for Joe to get the little ones that go inside the ear, because it's gonna be difficult for Joe to get used to those, because he's gonna sound plugged up. The ones that just gonna hang back here is way better. And at first vanity had set in and Joe's like, I don't want it to be hanging on the outside. Then he's like, you know what? I want to hear. My priority is to hear. I don't care what it looks like. And it really doesn't look bad. The man was wearing a pair and I didn't even notice the man had a pair in, okay? So I recorded it so Joe could see what it looks like. They're gonna make it more to his color, so you're not gonna see it. And I told him, if you're so bothered by what it looks like hanging in the back of your ear, then go grow some hair. The man looked at me like, this woman is crazy. Right, boo? Are you excited? Huh? You have to be excited about something.
I'm excited. I'm excited.
Jesus.
What?
Jesus. So quick update on my mom. My mom had one more chemo to take, and she doesn't want to take it. She does not feel right about it. So cousin Brian did some investigating, and we think we can get mom into the City of Hope that's right here in Southern California, near to mom's home, and we are very excited about that. You guys pray for her to be able to get into that program, because she I really feel like she'll do well there. She'll do well there because they treat the whole body, soul, mind, spirit, everything they treat over there. So I'm really grateful that we have Brian in our corner right now looking into things to help us out, huh, Joe? Brian's like, I couldn't do anything to help my dad, which is mom's younger brother, because we didn't know he was sick until he was almost dead, but I can do everything I can in my power to help your mom. And I was like, yeah. So she's doing okay right now though, okay? She's doing right now, but keep lifting her up in prayer, and I'll update you guys as I know more. So let me tell you guys what's going on. I want to do my opening and my ending for the snickerdoodles. And Joe gave Wednesday some bones, so now she's over there chomping and I can't make my move. I'm telling you, I'm gonna choke Joe out. And Wednesday. There were teams of 4, like 7 teams of 4, and there were only 5 channels to pick from, so.
Hey, Mister, how can you kiss her with the taste of my lips already there?